What up, peeps? This is Get With Sports, place where you get your sports with less swag. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out here in sports talk. About to give you the B-side of episode 79, where we give you our conference NFL 2019. Listen, just make it proper. 2019 NFL Conference Championship picks. Last week, divisional weekend, there was some. Listen, man, I don't even know how to pick anymore. I just don't. 2 weekends, I only got 2 right. Out of what? 8 games, 2 right. You did better than me. I don't know how much better you did, but you did better than me. But anyway, let's go on with the divisional weekend last week. The number 6 Colts got defeated by the number 1 Chiefs, 31-13. The Cowboys lost to number 2 Rams, 22-30. The Chargers, I thought they was going to do a better job than what they did. The Chargers lost to the New England Patriots in Arrowhead Stadium, 41-28, and that's not even close. And the Eagles fell to the number 1 ranked NFC team, New Orleans Saints, in the Mrecedes-Benz Superdome, 20-14. Eagles went out to a 14-0 league and had my eyes open like, oh no, not now.
Right.
But the Saints got back. They ran a trick play. A fake punt turned into a score before halftime, and then went downhill from there for the Saints. So, anything to say about the divisional weekend, man? I'm gonna before you go forward, I'm going to put out there. If y'all didn't see last week's show, if you didn't go to our YouTube channel and our profile page, Brandon put out a bold prediction where he said whoever won the Los Angeles Chargers New England Patriots game will win the whole thing. Not be there, but win the whole thing. Am I correct, bro?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything gonna change?
I just wait for that one iota.
Okay, so there it is. Before we move on and give our picks, you got anything to say about this divisional round, man?
Saints over. I picked the Saints to win last week over Philly. Was at Dallas. Went down to and I picked the Rams over Dallas. So I mean, no, it's working out just like I thought it would so far. Yeah, no, I don't have nothing to say. Nope.
The only thing I got right was the Saints. I picked the Colts, I picked the Cowboys, and I picked the Chargers. So
yeah, the Colts, I lost that one. I was surprised. At that game how it went. Surprisingly, Kansas City played a little defense that game.
I didn't see that coming.
Nah, I ain't see that coming. And although I did pick New England to beat the Chargers, I didn't see the ass whooping coming on how they beat the Chargers.
Right.
You know, I think it was a terrible game plan against the Patriots that backfired tremendously. You know, and once they got the Chargers down, they couldn't get back up. So, yeah.
Okay. I picked the Colts over the Chiefs for the simple fact I thought the Colts offensive line was doing a hell of a job during the season. They kept Andrew Luck upright. Chiefs defense was always suspect during the year, but evidently they woke up. I think they had a week off. They had a bye week. I don't know what happened, but sleeping giant was awoke because D4 now in that defensive line was laying hands on Andrew Luck. They were doing the damn thing. Offensively, Patrick Mahomes. And that offense was just running. They were just rolling. There was nothing else to say. The tight end, Kelsey. That combination of Mahomes and Kelsey is legitimate. If that keeps going, I can see them going all the way to the Super Bowl. But all that being said, I didn't see that coming with the Chiefs. I'm glad. Okay, so they moved on. The Patriots and Chargers. You know what? How I feel about the Patriots, I see how I say Michael Jordan haters feel about the Chicago Bulls at that time. They always win it. You hate them, but they always win it. That's how I feel the Patriots. I hate them bitches, but they always win it. I can't knock Tom Brady doing what he's doing. Tom Brady showed they had a mic on Joey Bosa during the game. And I guess Brady threw a pass, and he slapped Joey Bosa on the ass, and Joey Bosa turned around like, man, why don't you stop throwing so quick? Let me get to you. And Brady said, you need to stop coming to me so quick. I said, damn, okay, well, you made a point. If you don't come at me, I won't be throwing so fast. But it is what it is. Bill Belichick, he's a football version of Napoleon Bonaparte. That man can scheme, plan, do it. He'll expose your weakness and use it against you, and he'll destroy you slowly, man. So that's my new nickname for Bill Belichick. Bill Bonaparte Belichick. He's a Napoleon of the NFL. All that being said, Anthony Lynn, he did a great job as the head coach of the Chargers. He game planned well the week before when they beat the Ravens 23-17.
Yeah.
But you're going up against the master, like I said, Napoleon. And like I said, he didn't. It's like he couldn't change anything. Just he had seven D-backs in the backfield and rushing. I think he was rushing 3, and Bonaparte, aka Belichick, exposed that, and Anthony didn't have nothing to counter check that. So it is what it is. That's
what he ended up doing against that was just running the ball.
Yes, and James Wayne had 15 receptions, if I ain't mistaken, right? Sony Michel looked like an all-pro running the ball, man. So
linebackers out there.
Yeah.
Linebackers out there.
So that's that exposure. I mean, that's that game plan from a master that people don't respect, So, like I said, as much as I hate the Patriots, I gotta respect them. They've been there, done that. Was this the 9th time they made it to the championship round?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough the rambling.
9 years in a row.
All right, man. I said that. We didn't have to.
You said 9. You said 9th time. I added in a row. That means that they've owned the decade. Okay. They've owned the decade.
Okay. You done?
Not yet.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Conference championship picks. Sunday, January 20th. You got the number 2, Los Angeles. Well, you know what? After the dust settled, you got number 1 going up against number 2 in both divisions. I mean, both conferences. Who would have thought? You got the number. Huh?
And they're both rematches.
Yeah, exactly. You got the number 2, Los Angeles wrong team. Los Angeles Rams going up to Mrcedes-Benz Superdome to play the number 1, New Orleans Saints. 2:05 p.m. Central Standard Time on Fox. It's going to be 47 degrees outside, partly cloudy. But, of course, it doesn't matter why, because they're playing in the dome. Previous matchup. New Orleans won that game 45-35 on November 4th. We got it thrown down on Sunday. Who you got, bro?
I've toyed with this last few days or whatever, and I got to go with the Saints. Although the teams on the offensive side of the ball mirror each other very well. Mm-hmm. Whatever. But, I'm going to go with that leadership of Peyton and Breeze. I think they're going to get it done. I think that they fell behind last week to the Eagles because, they was off a week. Sometimes you got, that rust set in, your time is off just a little bit, and it was, but they got it together in time. I also think they played just a little bit more defense than the Rams. Gurley, he had a big day last week. The Saints second in the league against the run. I don't think the Rams going to be able to run against them like they did against Dallas. They hit Dallas in the mouth and never look back. I don't think they're going to be able to do this against New Orleans, especially down there. I'm going to take the Saints to get to the Super Bowl next week.
Okay, cool. Like you said, I've been mulling over this too for a couple of days because where my streak is going with picking it's not too valiant right now. But I sat there and really try to find some X factors in this game. I agree with you. They both married each other offensively, high scoring. They're going to give you 30-plus points a game. But if you match up quarterbacks, you got Jared Goff, who's a pretty good quarterback, above average. But when defense is touching him, he gets sacks. It seems like he loses confidence, and he don't want to make too many more mistakes. Not saying that those are mistakes. Sacks are mistakes, but his judgment's all out of whack. When they played the Bears, and the Bears beat them, and I think they played the Eagles the week after, and they lost that one in Los Angeles. Show you the experience Goff had. Going up against one of the top 3, if not top 4 quarterbacks in the league right now, Drew Brees, who will be a Hall of Famer. He already won the Super Bowl. He's been there, done that. I think he would have been in the conference championship last year if it wasn't for that fluke play against the Vikings.
Right.
He's more accurate than Goff, and he's methodical. So I put Brees above Goff. That being said, both run games are legit. Last week was if you didn't see it, what they call it, thunder and lightning. That's what they had last week. You had Todd Gurley as lightning, and you got C.J. Anderson, who've been tossed around, I think, 3 teams within this season. I think he was at the Oakland Raiders. He's with the Carolina Panthers before he ended up with the Rams. He did a phenomenal job last week against the Cowboys. So you have two running backs. Both of them had over 100 yards rushing in one game, which is a good look. Then again, you match that up with Mark Ingram and Kamara on the Saints. That's evenly matched. So that's like a push right there. To me, the Saints have to keep an eye on Aaron Donald getting to Drew Brees and Ndamukong Suh. He did a good job last week too, coming up the middle. If they come up the middle, they're gonna have problems. The Saints gonna have problems. But if they keep Brees clean, he's gonna pick off that secondary.
Right.
That's another X factor in itself. Eli Apple, the defensive back for the Saints, he had a good game last week, but he got to be more. What's the word I'm looking for? He got to be more. He got to be continuous. He got to come again with that game. You can't have a good game to have a bad game, good game, because there's a game during the season where he got exposed. I can't remember what team they was playing, but they was coming at Eli Apple 24/7. That being said, on the other side, on the Rams side, Marcus Peters. He's a good, I'll put it like this. He's a good cornerback when Aqib Talib is playing. If he out there taking it, Talib was hurt most of the season, and he was hurt the last time they played the Saints. He wasn't playing, and Breeze just misused Marcus Peters with Mike Thomas. And I think Sean Payton made a statement saying that's the matchup that we wanted, and Marcus Peters took exception to that and was talking mad junk. Now I guess last week when the Rams beat the Cowboys, he said he's looking forward to this meeting. I can't remember how it was verbatim. He used some expletive words.
Yeah.
But he waiting for this matchup. Now he got Talib in the game. He's more comfortable. But if Marcus Peters is a hothead, if you get in his head, he's done for. He's gonna shoot himself in the foot, gonna do something stupid. And I think that's what Sean Payton basically try to do that one game.
Mm-hmm.
All that being said, bro, you said they second. The Saints defense is second in rushing.
Yeah,
like messing up the rush. Let's not forget they got they have a chink in the armor because Sheldon Rankings, their defensive lineman. He was the glue of that line. He had a torn Achilles last week, so that's gonna hurt a little bit. I still think they're gonna rally the troops and circle the wagons, but that's gonna hurt them a little bit. After all that rambling and all I'm saying right there, all my factors and all that, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna pick the Saints over the Rams. I think it's gonna be another high-scoring game, but because they playing in the dome, all the elements is out. It's going to be a straight shootout. And I think Breeze is going to beat Goff in that situation. So I got the Saints over the Rams.
The Rams.
AFC. Let's go ahead and jump on the AFC team. Number 2, New England Patriots, going up to Arrowhead Stadium to play the number 1 AFC team and the Kansas City Chiefs. 5:40 Central Standard Time on CBS. I think I got this thing blocking me. 18 degrees, partly cloudy. That's going to be a factor because it's not a dome, it's outside. 18 degrees, bone chilling, cold. Previous matchup, the Patriots won 43-40 on October 14th. I'll go first. Just like I said before at the beginning of this pick episode, Belichick is the master of game planning and counter game planning. Like I say, he's the Napoleon Bonaparte of the NFL. Tom Brady is Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. There's 2 animals in this situation. Tom Brady as the GOAT and the Patriots as the underdog. Who would have thought that? I think it's a 3-point underdog if I'm mistaken. It scared me what I seen last week against the Chargers because the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs are damn near the same team. Defensively better. The Chargers are defensively better, and that's what scares me.
Right.
He Belichick dismantled that defense, and then you got a Kansas City Chiefs who played good defense last week. Right now, Belichick is game planning. He's factoring in the cold. He's factoring in what he just used last week with the run game. The air game might not be in factor. Let's just ground and pound. That's gonna be the factor in this game. On the other side, what scares me, Andy Reid. Every time he gets to this point, he flops. When he was with the Philadelphia Eagles, he did the same thing. Conference championship, didn't make it. Except that one time made it to the Super Bowl and lost to who? New England Patriots.
Yeah.
But then there's Patrick Mahomes. This fool throw passes like I ain't never seen. They was gelling. At the end of the year, it seemed like they had a little hiccup. They lost 2 or 3 games at the end of the season, but they made it to this spot. Like I said, I'm scared of the Patriots for the Kansas City Chiefs, but damn it, they've been beat twice in the Super Bowl by the New York Giants. They could be beat again. Don't look at me like that, bro. Don't look at me. I don't want to see that. It could be done. We just got to. I can't believe I'm talking about the Chiefs like this as a Broncos fan. But the Chiefs got to they got to minimize. Listen, I keep saying this time and time again to people who play the Patriots. You got to minimize the turnovers. You got to touch Tom Brady. Minimize your turnovers. Come down the middle and get Tom Brady. It could be done. I believe it's going to be done here. Arrowhead going to be jumping. They looking for it. Stop it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. It's going to be epic. It's going to be a shootout like it's not in Gillette Stadium. I give Chiefs credit. They went to Gillette Stadium, went into a shootout, guns blazing, and lost by 3 points, 43-40.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's at home. You got to come to you. It's going to be cold. Just throw it all on the table. Throw the kitchen sink at them. Do everything. My stats and logistics show me to pick the Patriots, but I can never pick the Patriots, bro. I hate them with a passion. Can't stand the bitches. So I'm hoping.
Not about your record.
Like I said, people, I'm going to pick the Chiefs to beat the Patriots by 6 points. They cannot score. Once again, Belichick done this before. They'll let you score so they can have the ball back and let Brady go down the field and score. Don't give Brady the ball back with 2 minutes left on the clock. You do what you can to keep Brady on the sideline. Chiefs over Patriots, bro. Who you got?
I say all that was good. That's a good closing argument is what I call it.
You got,
And,
bro.
one thing you did say was true was, you gotta hit Tom Brady. You gotta hit him. You gotta stay in his face, preferably up the middle. You gotta get Brady moving left to right, not stepping up in the pocket, not sitting in the pocket. Unfortunately, Kansas City Chiefs don't have the players to do it. I don't think they do. They had a little success last week, but they wasn't playing the Patriots last week. Okay, Patrick Mahomes, excellent year, great year, maybe
MVP?
Maybe MVP year. Okay. 50 touchdowns, over 5,000 yards passed. That's 11 more touchdowns than Brady. 11 more touchdowns, only 10 more pass attempts. Excellent season. Let's see. Let's look at some numbers here. You got I said it. Kansas City Chiefs, number 1 in offense, in total offense. They're 3rd in passing yards. Number 1 in the league in points, average 35 points a game. Number 1 in third down percentage. And I'm sorry, 2nd in third down percentage. At 47%. Okay, all excellent numbers. Excellent numbers. Unfortunately, the part that's going to kill them is that rushing yards. They can't run the football. They right in the middle of the pack.
Not now.
Right. Not now. Right. Exactly. Not now. So I think that's which they've been winning. They've been winning since all that happened, whatever. So people kind of forgot, about Kareem Hunt. They kind of forgot about it. It's going to show up Sunday. Because one, you're going to have New England Patriots and their mastermind coach who knows, hey, this Kansas City Chiefs offense is a scoring machine. How do you keep a scoring machine from scoring? You don't let them on the field. The New England Patriots can run the football. They don't like to do it. But they showed last week against the Chargers, who was looking for something totally different, that, yeah, we can run it. You come out there the wrong way, and we're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you slow, until you can, before you realize what's happening, you down 2 touchdowns, So I think that's going to be the game plan, although their defense is overall better than Kansas City's. But Kansas City, it was almost 30 teams in the league defense is better than Kansas City, So I think they're going to minimize time of possession for the Chiefs, and they're going to milk their clock. They're going to move the chains, and they're going to beat the Chiefs by more than 6 in Kansas City. Of course, the cold, they play in Gillette Stadium, ain't going to bother them at all, It could be snowing and everything, You know how we do, man. We go out there and we get it done. And not taking nothing away from the Chiefs. No, I take that back. I am taking something away from the Chiefs. I am taking. They got a fucking rookie. It's his 2nd year, but I still consider him a rookie. He's in uncharted waters. They gonna try to calm him down. He gonna be in the back throwing up and all that. All that.
Okay.
They gonna calm him down, and he gonna have to get out there and perform against the greatest quarterback to ever put on the helmet. So, with all that being said, yeah, I'm still going with the New England Patriots.
Good closing argument, because we already know who you're gonna pick to win it all.
Yeah, back up some of it.
I agree. I hear you. And you know what's sad? I have to agree with you, and I think I agree with you 2 years ago that Tom Brady is the GOAT. There's no question about that. As much as I hate that son of a bitch, he the GOAT. But pertaining to this game, I hear what you're saying. You make good arguments. You make good game plan, because I can see Belichick doing with all the stuff that you said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are picks, people. We both had the Saints, if I'm correct. I have the Chiefs. Brandon has the Patriots. Tell us what you think. Put it down in the comments. This the B-side. Championship conference championship picks of the 2019 NFL playoffs. We about to close shop, as always. I'm your boy Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
Best tag team tandem out here in sports talk. Be good, be safe, get with it. Peace. This the B-side.
You know, you basically have to split, your other games,
But they don't have, that's what I'm saying. And like I said, Belichick and Brady is the best coach quarterback combo I've ever seen. They're dynasty. I got all that. But the reason why you got to admit, the reason why they're so successful, because they will always make the playoffs because they ain't in a suck-ass AFC.
Right. But 9 years in a row, they in the championship. So now you out of your division, you playing against the conference. You going against other teams.
That's true. Okay.
So that's my point. Yeah, you could get in the playoffs and be out first round.
True that. I got you.
When you get into the conference, hey. So you think what you want. You got to go with them until somebody beat them.
Oh boy.
You got to go with them until somebody beat them.